Tomorrow will mark 1 year since George Floyd was killed in police custody in Minneapolis. In the months that followed, there was social unrest and demands for justice and racial equality.
But have we seen any real change? KCAL 9 political reporter Tom Wade is live tonight in the Fairfax district where protests in LA first began. Tom?
Well, Pat, as you said, those are the big questions that activists are tackling right now. And as you also said, this is where many of those protests began and grew by the tens of thousands throughout the summer. Marching for Black Lives, a wave of peaceful and powerful protests unfolded last spring and summer, set off by the murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis. There was also violence and rioting by fringe outsiders who tried unsuccessfully to hijack the message and the movement. 1 year to the day, Tuesday, is the anniversary of Floyd's death. We asked Black Lives Matter LA how they see the movement 1 year on.
The fact that we are here and we will be commemorating his death is a sad occasion, quite frankly. We are here because of Black death. We are not here because of enlightenment. We're not here because of the people seeing that there's something wrong in society and we need to address. We're here because of Black death.
Black Lives Matter LA says Tuesday is about commemorating Floyd and also focusing on their movement to bring dramatic change to the LAPD and divert some of its budget to improve lives in communities of color.
We want real substantive change, not reform, not tinkering around the edges, not trying to keep a system that has been in place to control and suppress.
LAPD Chief Michael Moore says his department needs more funding, not less. Last year, LA recorded approximately 350 homicides, the most in a decade. The city is on track to pass that this year.
The headcount of this organization was not restored to the pre-pandemic levels. We're still hundreds of officers and civilians short of that. And what we're doing with that is redirecting a number of less essential calls and workload to alternative services, which we support.
Chief Moore says he supports spending more on mental health services.
America has got to stop being cheap when it comes to its investment in mental health services and stop relying upon police and fire to be the 911 for those type of needs. But until that happens, until we build that capacity, we need to, unfortunately, we're called upon to fill the gap.
The LAPD, like police agencies across the country, also continues to face trust issues with the communities they serve. Pastor Shep Crawford of the Experienced Christian Ministries says he and his church are trying to help on both ends. Pastor Crawford says he is working with Chief Moore.
He really wants to see change. He is open. Sometimes we've been very critical, and he is open to it.
Pastor Crawford says while dialogue helps, results are critical, and he's not sure where things go next.
The LAPD, along with most other law enforcement, should say we were wrong. We have done you wrong, particularly African Americans, particularly people of color. We have done you wrong. And that hasn't happened.
And activists continue to tell us that violence against Black and brown people continues, and until they see an end to it, this fight will go on. Reporting live in the Fairfax district, I'm Tom Wade, KCAL 9 News.
Well, thank you for that, Tom Wade. And tomorrow, I'll be on CBS's The Talk to discuss the impact of George Floyd's life and death on the year after his murder. That airs on CBS 2 at 1 p.m. And we hope that you'll join Tom Wade and I during our town hall, The Death of George Floyd, 1 year later. That airs on our streaming service, CBSN Los Angeles, tomorrow at 7 p.m.